Sunlight kisses the peaceful valley, where life unfolds in quiet harmony. Amira, with a face as soft as dawn, moves through her garden, tending to the garden her mother loved so dearly. Her mother may be gone, but her memory blossoms in every flower. She sweeps the wooden floor. Zahra, her stepmother, watches Amira. Her face shows bitterness and orders. "Sweep harder. Are you trying to collect dust instead of getting rid of it?" Zahra's sharp gaze pierces through Amira as she continues. "And don't forget the corners. Unlike you, dirt knows how to hide." Lamis sprawls on a faded cushion, idly combing her hair, as Zahra says, "Lamis, darling, make sure you look presentable. Unlike some people, you have a reputation to uphold." She stands, a symbol of resilience, as she scrubs the clothes. Her eyes, pools of quiet determination, reflect her unending labor. Zahra's voice breaks the silence. "There is almost no firewood left." Amira pauses, her gaze momentarily lost in thought. Amira ventures alone into the heart of the dense forest, her small basket swinging gently, as if keeping time with her weary steps. The sun's harsh glare beats down upon her, turning her brow into a glistening field of sweat. Each step seems heavier than the last, her tiredness showed deeply into her face as she moves slowly onward. Beneath the golden canopy of an ancient tree, she pauses, seeking sanctuary from the sun's oppressive heat. The vibrant leaves offer a temporary relief, a promise of coolness in the sun-drenched world. The enchanted tree shimmers with an ethereal glow, its leaves whispering secrets to the wind. A voice echoes from the tree, ancient and kind. "Why do you look so tired, child?" Amira pauses, her face etched with weariness as she absorbs the tree's gentle inquiry. Amira prepares to respond, her gaze fixed on the tree, seeking comfort in its ancient presence. She pauses before the enchanted tree, its branches like welcoming arms. She bows her head, her voice soft as she begins to explain. Amira whispers, "I came to collect wood for my stepmother, but I am weak and thirsty." Her voice carries through the silent woods, a plea carried on the breeze. The tree listens with empathy. Beneath the enchanted tree, its leaves shimmering with an otherworldly light, Amira approaches with cautious steps. She kneels by the pool, its water is clear and inviting. She drinks deeply, her thirst quenched by its magic. The enchanted tree speaks in a hushed tone. "Take these. They are magic leaves. You are kind, and kindness brings blessings." Amira's face lights up with wonder and gratitude as she receives the enchanted tree's gift. Amira enters the room, her face glowing with anticipation. She reaches out, offering the leaves to Zahra. Zahra's eyes widen with greed as she snatches the leaves from Amira. As her fingers tighten around the leaves, they miraculously transform into gleaming gold, reflecting in Zahra's widening eyes. Greed flashes across Zahra's face as she clutches the gold tightly. Inside Amira's luxurious home, Zahra sits in a majestic way, her gaze sharp, and she commands to her daughter Lamis. Her eyes narrow with greed and expectation. Zahra's voice drips with thinly veiled command as she demands, "Speak politely, go and bring back more gold." The air hangs heavy with Zahra's greediness. Lamis enters the oppressive forest, her face contorted in a grimace. Sunlight filters through the canopy as she trudges deeper, battling the heat and dust. Spotting the tree, she collapses beneath its shade with a sigh of relief. Impatient, She sits and fans herself with a leafy branch, seeking respite from the heat. Sunlight streams through the canopy, illuminating an ancient towering tree. Lamis stands defiantly before the tree, her eyes flashing with determination. A mystical voice whispers, "Do you need help, young one?" Lamis retorts, her voice sharp, "Just give me the gold, old tree." The tree remains silent, its ancient branches casting long shadows around Lamis. Hearing this, the enchanted tree undergoes a terrifying transformation, its vibrant leaves turning a stark, ominous black. The earth trembles violently, signaling the awakening of an ancient force. A sudden, fierce gust of wind violently whips around Lamis. The wind lifts Lamis off her feet, tossing her unceremoniously into a muddy pond. Lamis, spluttering and drenched, stands in the murky water, exclaiming, "Har!" Lamis bursts through the doorway, sobs tearing from her throat. She stumbles, drenched and defeated, her hands revealing her failure. Water pools around her, mirroring the depth of her despair. Zahra's voice cuts through the air. "You failed to get the gold." The village buzzes with whispers of the magical tree and the kind Amira. A wise merchant approaches the village, guided by the wind's tales. He seeks Amira, drawn by the echoes of her kindness. The merchant's journey ends at a humble door, a place whispered about in every breeze. His eyes, pools of ancient wisdom, reflect the hope of finding her. Sunlight fills Amira's modest home, highlighting its cleanliness as the merchant gazes at her with admiration. The merchant's eyes are filled with genuine admiration as he states, "Amira, your politeness, honesty, and grace are truly remarkable. I am deeply impressed." With hopeful anticipation, the merchant proposes, "I would be honored to ask for your hand in marriage." Zahra angrily interjects, rejecting the proposal. "Absolutely not. She will not marry you." Amira's father accepted the proposal. She stands before her beautiful home, a vision of happiness as she embraces her new life with the merchant. With a heart full of generosity, Amira extends her hand to the poor, sharing the magical tree's gold. From afar, envy and resentment darken Zahra and Lamis's faces as they watch Amira's newfound bliss. The distance between them is not just physical, but a measure of growing jealousy that separates them from Amira. Kindness, patience, and good manners open the doors to magical blessings.